and it drove me into a deep depression.
How'd you deal with that?
Self-harm was definitely a thought. There were times where I acted on those feelings.
What would you do?
Cutting was a big thing when I'm younger. I don't know what it is. I'm just sad all the time. You know, I don't know how to feel about things. I don't know how to confront it. You know, I even had some of the friends that I had hung out with, you know, telling me, bro, you're not you. Like, you need something different. Like,
what results were you looking for when you were cutting yourself?
Just to feel something at that point, because, you know, becoming that depressed or dealing with all that and not knowing how to express those things, like, I started to feel like numb. I felt like I couldn't feel anything. I didn't care about anything. Nothing brought me joy or happiness. It was putting on a smile and getting through the day.
How old were you at this stage?
Early teens. There wasn't really a support network. For me, going to my parents, I felt like I couldn't talk to them, because anytime I would talk to them, or I would go into therapy and the therapist would talk to them, it's like, why didn't you tell me about this, this, and this? You know, I felt like it was a confrontational conversation instead of a breakdown of, okay, what's going on? Let's walk through this. Let's work through this. What can we do to change this, to fix this, to, you know, overcome this? I felt like it was always an argument. I was always in trouble. I have dealt with so many different things: depression, anxiety, self-harm, abuse of a variety. This testimony isn't for my sympathy. It's not for me. It's for God. And it's to give everybody hope and encouragement that regardless of what you've been through, that God is there. God can pave the way, and God is waiting for you to answer. He has always come through. He's given me favor in things that maybe weren't necessarily in his will. Hey, Lord, you know, I really want this job, you know, here you go. You know, I'm not saying that I got everything I ever asked for. I'm not saying that. It's not prosperity. Now, I'm not saying God hasn't prospered me, but God has always provided for me. Even when I didn't think it was the way I wanted, it was so much better. God is good, dude. Like, there's no other way to say it.
Yeah.